So, since the price of Bitcoin is doing pretty much like how we are expecting, what to expect next? Will this trend continue higher? Will this trend start with another corrective move before deciding the actual trend duration? Because if you look at this scenario here in a bit different way, in a different time frame, we are definitely being flashed with some interesting moves. So, before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. But if you want to support me even further, a comment is always appreciated. And along with that, to those individuals who have not claimed this 200 USD position airdrop, then please check the video description, because Bybit right now is giving around free 200 USD position airdrop, either Bitcoin USD position airdrop or Ethereum USD position airdrop. Along with that, a chance to win from 5 Bitcoin, which is going to end on 14th March in 2 days. So if you haven't claimed these bonuses, please check the video description. Now, you can see, guys, I shared this chart on my Twitter account. If you are not following me there, it's CryptoAnup, because you can see, according to this inverse cup and handle type of scenario, we found out the price of Bitcoin could be crashing towards $100,000. According to this chart, 100,000 could be on the line, and I can see many are already enjoying this move, because in a weekly time frame, in a monthly time frame, we were aware about this Livermore pivotal point theory. I was very clear about this move. I showed you with this example that breaking the previous high is going to give us a buying opportunity, and it did. When we broke the previous high around 69,000, the price since then, you can see, has started with this very, very bullish move. So right now in a monthly time frame, this Livermore pivotal point theory is playing out perfectly. But if we look at this in a weekly time frame, even in a weekly time frame, things looks interesting. I mean, according to this inverse cup and handle pattern, the price of Bitcoin has already broken out of this neckline. So what is expected next? A continuation here to the downside, which could bring us above 100,000. But I want to be very realistic here. Even if the price all of a sudden starts showing a move like this, please, I don't want you guys to panic, because that could be just a retest. Price coming back to test the neckline. Right? Price coming back to test the neckline before getting rejected, before starting with another continuation like this, because in invert scale, this would result in furthermore impulsive move in price action of Bitcoin. I mean, the price of Bitcoin is going to follow this Livermore pivotal point, where every dip, every corrective move is going to give us a buying opportunity. But for now, we have to overcome this one simple resistance line. On my previous video, I showed you guys that this rising wedge, which is a bearish continuation pattern, could be rejecting us, and it did. I mean, price of Bitcoin after testing the resistance around the upper trend line got rejected. We came towards the lower trend line, but the price found support. What happened after that? It resulted in an impulsive move. So according to this rising wedge, you can see the price is testing this resistance line one more time. So I want you guys to be very, very careful. If this resistance gets broken, I mean the upper trend line resistance gets broken, then we are expecting the price of Bitcoin after that to turn very, very bullish, and this rising wedge, the bearish scenario, will get invalidated. But if we fail to overcome this resistance, then we have to be prepared, because we could be coming back to this support line one more time, and we know if this support gets broken, then we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to show a move like this. But any sort of a retracement, any sort of a pullback, we are prepared because the price is still above this monthly R1 line according to our leading indicator. This here is our leading indicator, and since we are above monthly R1 line, any sort of a pullback just like this here, it will be holding tight around this monthly R1 line 69,400 range, because this exact trend line rejected us in the past price action, and this exact trend line also acted as support. So as long as the price of Bitcoin remains above this monthly R1 line, the next price objective is this monthly R2, which sits around 77,800, and even up to monthly R3 line, which is around 91,600. Yes, guys, for this month of March, if we remain above this monthly R1 line 69,000 range, right, then there is a very, very high probability of price getting attracted around this monthly R2 line, and even up to monthly R3 line. Yes, that might sound crazy, but if you look at this price action in a simple way, you can see, guys, we have already overcome the resistance which rejected us in the past price action. This same line acted as support yesterday. You can see we had this shakeout, price found support at this previous temporary resistance line, and since then it started with this impulsive move. But we have to be a little bit careful, because I just showed you with this example, rising wedge, this upper trend resistance must be flipped into proper support to invalidate this bearishness. Otherwise the price could show a move like this with some range bound, right, get attracted towards this monthly R1 line one more time around 69,000 before deciding the trend duration, because we know losing this support means we are also going to lose the support from this horizontal trend line, which has already held the price twice. So if this here is going to be a breakout invalidating this rising wedge, then the upper trend line or this horizontal trend line is where we could be getting attracted, which sits around 77,000, 78,000, and that lines up perfectly with this monthly R2 line, which sits around 77,800. So that is another reason why we want the price of Bitcoin at any cost to remain above 69,000 range. And now, even according to the symmetrical triangle breakout formation, the price of Bitcoin did pretty much like how we expected. After breaking out from this upper trend line, we were expecting a very similar move, just like I shown you an example. Some more consolidation before continuing with this new uptrend. And in our case, if we look at this formation after breaking out from this upper trend line, it did start showing more of a range bound and slowly started with this uptrend. So just like I shown you in an example, the price of Bitcoin could show further more impulsiveness once we overcome the resistance from this rising wedge. Not just only that, guys, even according to this parabolic curve pattern or step-like formation, I have been very clear with you guys. We have not just only from base 1, base 2, base 3, we might be on our way to form this base 4. And if you look on this example, this base 4 usually shows us there will be plenty of ups and downs, but at the end the price is going to head towards this sell point. And in our case, we have said this sell point could be this monthly R3 line, which is around 91,000. So 91,000 could be on the line if the price of Bitcoin is going to continue following this parabolic curve pattern. And even if it fails for now, I mean, price of Bitcoin failing to continue this uptrend, what are we expecting? Some more range bound. I mean, a move like this, consolidate around this base 4 for a few days before starting with this another impulsive move. So in a bigger frame, in a smaller frame, the price of Bitcoin definitely looks very, very bullish. And now, even according to our personal indicator like Williams Alligator indicator, CryptoAnup indicator, you can see we are still above both this trend line, which means any sort of a corrective move, any sort of a pullback, just like with this example, we are expecting these trend lines to act as support and price of Bitcoin after that to continue with this new uptrend. I mean, any sort of a corrective move, we have strong support from this Williams Alligator indicator, CryptoAnup indicator, this horizontal trend line, and even the support from this monthly R1 line for now, which is going to be above 69,000. So as long as the price remains above 69,000, any sort of a pullback could be short-lived. And even according to this daily time frame, I mean, in a daily time frame using this Bollinger Band, the signal line or the central line will be also acting as support in case of retracement. So we are not worried as long as the price in the medium short term remains above 69,000. So remaining above that range means the price of Bitcoin for the coming days could be heading towards this monthly R2 line and even up to this monthly R3 line. So this were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my vlog, then please guys, destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a friendly reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this 200 USDT position airdrop. This is a free bonus from Bybit, either Bitcoin USDT position airdrop or Ethereum USDT position airdrop. If you haven't claimed these bonuses, please check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.